I was during the war in the forced labor camp, so not directly from Lithuania. So I came late 49, and I remember the very first evening I already went to one of the film societies. There was a little notice in the New York Times that Rudolf Arnheim is screening the cabinet of Dr. Caligari and Epstein's Fall of the House of Usher. And I think it was known as the New York Film Society, somewhere on 24th or 25th Street and 6th Avenue, and I was there. I'm saying this only to indicate that already in 1950, the possibilities of seeing different kinds of cinema, alternative forms of cinema, that is, Hollywood is the main public people's cinema. But, I always keep repeating that cinema is like a big tree with many, many branches. So Hollywood is that, one maybe thick branch, a little bit too fat. But there are many, many other healthy branches, little branches. And in New York, already in 1950, 51, there were different possibilities. Cinema 16 to see the extreme, avant-garde, what was known experimental cinema at that time.
What would be extreme and experimental about that in that era?
That's in opposition only to others. Like, for instance, if you were socially maybe Trotskyite-minded, you went to cinema club on 6th Avenue and like 10th Street, socially engaged, serious documentaries and feature-length films like Pops, Kameradschaft, workers, solidarity. Then if you wanted to see old silent cinema, films that you could not see anywhere else, you went to Theodore Huff Society on 23rd Street and 5th Avenue. And so then within that context, the experimental extreme were very personal. They were not interested in any social problems, solving or presenting them to the people. They were interested in themselves and to use cinema to explore the possibilities of cinema.
And on top of that, wasn't the situation on 42nd Street also one where
Of course, the 42nd Street, that was the Cinematheque. That was the treasury of the European art cinema in the Hollywood. You could see De Sica films that you could not see anywhere else. Or you could sit all night, spend all night in one of the movie houses and see 6 westerns in a row. And sometimes when we felt low, we passed from one end to the other. We discovered those were sad nights when we used to discover that we had seen everything. There was nothing to see anymore.